Hello, Super Hive fans. You're probably all, right now, enjoying the newest release of The Sleaze King 2. Now, what's probably on your mind at this point is, when is Flesh Freak 3 going to come out? And that's a pretty good question, because I don't know myself. When would you like to see Flesh Freak 3? What would you like to see in it? You see, I made Flesh Freak 3 just cause, I just kind of wanted to make a movie. And I wanted to make it about things that, I enjoy, like horror movies, and it's kind of a little bit of a comedy too. I mean, the comedy bit was just kind of like thrown in there, while we were making it. And when I look at it, I don't really see people enjoying the parts of it that I enjoy as much as the parts that maybe they're in, or maybe people that they know are in it more. What I mean is, the murder scenes and stuff, people don't really, they don't see it like how I see it. When I see a horror movie, I really enjoy, the murder scene in it, because I like slasher films and that kind of thing. I like those kind of movies because they have, creative kills in it. I like to see it from the villain's perspective, you know what I mean? But people have a different kind of perspective when they're watching these movies. Seems like to me the reason people like these movies is not so much that reason that I like it. It's because they think it's funny, because maybe Dr. Schwelling is in it, or some other character who really adds a more comedic element to it, or deepens the the storyline a little bit, or something like that. So I'm not really sure how to really go about Flesh Freak 3. Do I want it to be, obviously I want it to be more, better special effects. I want Flesh Freak to look better. But if it's just that people just wanted to see the movie for the the funny side of it, we could, me and Mike could just make some kind of another project like the Sleaze King or Dr. Schwelling. But if there's something about the character Flesh Freak that really sets him aside, that you guys really want to see, I kind of want to know that, so that I'm not just making the film for me. If I'm making the film for me, obviously there's just going to be a lot more blood and guts in it and stuff, and I want the special effects to be better, because I don't want to use the kind of effects we've used before. Maybe insert little scene here, maybe not, whatever. But main point I'm trying to make is, I don't really know who exactly I'd be making Flesh Freak 3 for. Am I making it for me, or am I making it for a certain kind of audience that wants to see a certain thing? But if there's something you really enjoy about the Flesh Freak movies, franchise, characters, storylines, whatever, maybe you could tell, Mikey B of Super Hive, or you could tell me if you know me personally, or you can message the Super Hive page, or whatever. If there's something you think you could do to help us create, a better scene. I just want the scene to be, somewhat realistic in a slasher artistic style. It doesn't have to look like Kill Bill, those are crazy special effects. But there's ways that you can make it that it actually looks, decent. If people are even interested in seeing that kind of thing. Because if I'm just making it for me, it's just a hobby, and that means I can just make it whenever I want to make it. And there's other things in my life that are going on right now that sort of take, you know, like higher importance than, you know, just making a movie right now. So I'm kind of just making this video to tell you guys, to show you guys, like, and tell you, you know, my thoughts on what making Flesh Freak 3 would be. I mean, of course I want to make it, but I don't know if I'm making it just as something to show, you know, my friends who are into like the blood and guts kind of stuff I am, or if I'm making it to show to people because it's funny, you know, kind of like a movie like Shaun of the Dead or something like that, where it's kind of gory, kind of funny. I don't know. I'm just not really sure which direction to take for, you know, the last movie. And I kind of feel like I should make it because it's like I kind of cliffhangered you guys at Flesh Freak 2 because I was intending to make Flesh Freak 3, which I was. Is just if I make Flesh Freak 3, I want it to like really more so than ever be good, and I don't want to be wasting my time anymore. Like I don't want to just make something and just look back on it and be like, I wish I could have done better. You know, I don't really want to be wasting my time by making something that just, you know, looks half done, half completed, or the special effects in it just aren't good. I mean, you know, in other words. And yeah, so that's my thoughts on the matter. I don't know if this video will actually be uploaded, but if it is, this is purely just a your kind of opinion type thing, and I'd like to hear your feedback and ways we could possibly improve this franchise, if it could be improved, the things about it that you like, and yeah, thank you for watching.